What's up? Wait, dude. You know I ride with my crew. You know I. Y'all, I'm back with another video. Y'all thought I was gone for long. I'm back with another video. Cause if I'm not back with a video, I'm back with a video. Cause if I wasn't back with another video, that video wouldn't have got back with this video. You feel me? Today we're doing an ultimate thrift haul. Ultimate. The biggest thrift haul ever. The biggest thrift haul by the biggest. You feel me? So I was away for work for 2.5 months, and during that time I thrifted up something. I thrifted so much to where I had to get a large box from Home Depot, fill it with all my stuff, and ship it home. And it's just now getting here Wednesday. I got back home on Saturday, and it's just getting here Wednesday. So let's get straight into the haul. Okay, my first accessory that I got, I'm gonna start off with this. This is a hat. Y'all, I think this is a real rabbit. I think. This is a hat. I wore this with my Tyler the Creator fit that I had posted. Second one, later in the video, y'all will see why I got this, but I love these colors. Even though I like FAMU and these Bethune colors, I just love burgundy and yellow. This I got from, I got to tell y'all the prices of this. This was, I think, $10. This was, I think, $12. I got this from Goodwill. I got that from a vintage thrift. I got this. It's kind of like a puffy camo hat. This was like $1. I got this from Goodwill Bins. This is a very good. This New York hat, I think this was $10, but I think it was 30% off. I got this captain hat. I have a very, very hard fit in mind for this hat. This hat was $2, and I got this from, I think this was just from a thrift store. This hat was $2. I liked it because, if you can see, it's like leather. It's like that leather, like that worn leather look. I got from Goodwill. They was $5. I wear these goggles like this, like on the side of my head like that, and $5. I got this, y'all. I love little like action figures, so when I get my house or when I get my place to stay, I'm gonna be stacked up with decor. You feel me? So this was, I think, $15. I got this from like a little vintage thrift. Y'all will see what I got these patches later on in the video. I got these yellow and black patches. Yellow and black. Yellow and black. I love this patch. I got this because it matched the Lil Yachty Forces, and I am going to get the Lil Yachty Forces sooner or later. So when I do and I make my fit, I can use this on my fit. I got this dog tag chain that got Elvis on it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it got Elvis on it. It's like a dog tag chain. Super. These 3 buckles from the pawn shop. These 2 Budweiser ones came together. This one was like this in the case that I got. I have an obsession with buckles, and I'm collecting buckles because I have a fit in mind for when I get all my buckles. And these pins came from the pawn shop too. I just like to collect pins. I got these glasses from like a vintage thrift. I really liked them. They kind of remind me of Tom Ford, so that's why I got them. This from this thrift store, kind of like a Goodwill. It wasn't like from a vintage store. I think this was $10. This from a vintage store. This was $10. I liked the script on it. It says Western Heritage Tour. I got this watch from the same vintage place, like an antique place. It's Mickey watch, super raw. Now for shoes, I had got this the whole day. The day I got these, the whole day, that day I kept saying I want some Converses, and I actually put a fit on with these. These were from from like a thrift, like a Goodwill. I don't know how much they were. I think they might have been like $12, but I was super happy to find some Converses, and they're kind of worn. I love them. So happy I found these. I found at a Goodwill. These are like some running shoes for when I go and run and stuff. Very hard, very raw, super duper comfortable. I think these were like $13. These boots reminded me of beef and broccolis. Even though it don't got no green in it, they just reminded me of them. And I got these, they're Dickies. And I put my brown Air Force laces in them. They didn't come with laces in them. I got these from like a random thrift store too. I think these were $10. This was a good buy. I put on a fit with these, and I really like these. Tees. I got this in the first city I was in. This little Mickey tee, you feel me? I'll probably crop this. I got this. I put on a fit with this. Kind of remind me of Blue's Clues. It's a Gap. Got this from a thrift. It was $10. This was probably one of my favorite finds. This was $25 from like a vintage thrift store. Most vintage places is a little bit more expensive because you know it's vintage. They put that vintage word on it and they just mark the price up. But this was my favorite find. I got from Plato's. I think this was like $12. This, y'all, this was a very good buy. This was only $10. Matter of fact, I think it was only $8. $8 or $10. But this is a Michael Jackson tee, overly hard. This at a vintage place would probably be like $60. A pawn shop. This vintage jersey, this was $30. It's like an old school jersey. I love these colors, and this is kind of why I got the hat to match this. Some hard. I have a very raw idea, and it was a Letterman, these same exact colors. I should have got it, but I didn't get it. But the fit's still gonna be hard. But this, one of my favorites. Another Michael Jackson tee, super duper hard. Super duper hard. This was from the same pawn shop place. It was like $10. Long sleeve, like a gradient long sleeve, Harley Davidson, super hard. This was $20. It's thermal. This Bears thermal. I love the warmness of it, and I love thermals. I think this was cheap. This Harley Davidson tee, this was $10. I'm probably gonna wear like a black thermal under here, like a black thermal, and I'm probably gonna take it in on the side so it can be tight. Like, this is hard. It's like a vintage Aeropostale hoodie. I think I'm gonna deconstruct it and crop it a little bit. It's very, very good quality. Like, this is like the OG Aeropostale, not Aeropostale, American Eagle. But I just like the button. I think this was $20. I like this. Good for the fall, winter. My little sister for fall. I got this from the Benz. This was like $1. You can't beat that for a Carhartt. Okay, my nephew, I'm getting him into like dressing and stuff, because you know you got to be fly. And I love when they have kids thrifted clothes. It'd be so hard to me. So I got him these vintage Levi's, super duper hard. He go to school during the week, so he probably only gonna be able to get fly like on the weekends. But this will be good for this fall if you're going to trip or something. These Carhartt overalls, perfect for the fall. With like a hoodie underneath, hard. These like parachute pants, super duper hard. This jersey. These I got from these are $11. I just love them. These boxing shorts, super hard. Got these brown Levi's. I wore this with that brown and blue collared shirt, that Gap shirt. These are like brown Levi's, super hard. These here, I just like the distress on them. I might end up selling these though. These are Levi's too. I like how these fit. And look at the inside. These are Ross Thompson jeans. They fit really good. I wore this with like the Tyler Creator type fit with the hat. Yeah, these are $20. Wrangler, they're like bell bottom blue Wranglers. I'm gonna wear like with my boots. These are really nice. They fit really good. You can never go wrong with no camos. I done bought camos a million at one time, but every time I see something for a good price, I get them. I think I got these from Goodwill. These green corduroy Gap pants. I think these are like $10. I got these like the first city I went to. These, y'all, I got these from Burlington. I didn't thrift these, but I got these from Burlington. If you see my video on my reels, you know I got these. These were $40. These are the ones that look like the Acne Studio jeans. I might make these into jorts, y'all, but I just couldn't get over them having jeans that look like Acne Studios. Even though they've been printing on jeans for forever. But do y'all think this was a good buy? Comment down below, do you think that this was a good buy? These were $40. I'm most likely probably gonna make them into like some long jorts. But I got them. I couldn't really pass them up. And last but not least, y'all, my prized possessions, my jackets that I got. If you know me, I love jackets, especially Letterman jackets. At a place called Discount Vintage. This was at a place called Discount Vintage. It was $50. I thought it was gonna be way more than that just because like the detail on it, but I had to get it. And now that I'm noticing, Lettermans aren't as high as I think they are. Like every place that I went, they weren't too expensive unless it's like very, very, very like detailed. But this is very detailed to me though. And every Letterman that I found had this on it. I don't know what this is, but I like it. This is very, very nice. I love this jacket, and it's in my favorite color, like a burgundy color. One of my favorite colors, but this was a great find. Those patches that I showed y'all earlier, the yellow and black, I'm probably gonna add them to this because I feel like this needs a lot more patches. I'm probably gonna add a letter to this or add all of those patches right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but this is very, very hard. Very, very hard. I love this little, I don't know what this is called, y'all, but it's very nice and I like it. I will be wearing this together, so y'all will know what the vibe of my fit will be. It's going to be overly hard, and I love this jacket. This I found, it reminds me of like I don't know what year, y'all. Is this like 2000s or is this like 70s or just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, I think this is like, I don't know, 90s. I think this might be 90s. But like, it just reminded me, like, I just like the parachute. I got a couple of jackets like this. And, yep. So that concludes my thrifting haul, y'all. I hope that y'all liked it. I found a lot of good stuff. If you are trying to be on a budget with getting dressed, you do not have to buy stuff from designer brands and stuff. You can be fly and still thrift and stuff. And thrifting can get expensive sometimes. Yeah, the more you go thrifting, the more you'll know what you're trying to find. The more you'll know what to get. The more you'll know like what's good prices. The more you'll know. You'll just get the feel for it. You'll have those thrift senses, you feel me? And the more you'll like it. I really love thrifting. It brings me a lot of joy, and I cannot wait to put on fits with all the items that I got. Thank y'all for watching this video. I'll see y'all next time. Love you.